Hi everybody, it's Duncan from McRae's Window Cleaning. Welcome to another sunny Monday here in Brisbane, Australia. It's just an absolute gorgeous day and I thought I'd give you a brief tour of the work vehicle I have. So you might find that interesting. Some window cleaners have large vans, some have trucks, but I operate it in a small van and I'd love to show you around my vehicle. So this is my Citroen Berlingo. It's 10 years old. I bought it when I restarted my business here in Brisbane, Australia, back in 2016. So it had already done 140,000 kilometres, but it's a little turbo diesel, great little van. You can get 1,200 to 1,300 kilometres per fuel tank, which is pretty cool. So very soon after I got the signage put on the van, and that's paid for itself more than multiple times just by people being able to see the phone number really clearly on the side of the car, as well as on the back, as you can see there. My Facebook and Instagram points there, the website's listed there. So that's my van, which it's just a great little office. Now what have I got inside? Well, let me bring you in. So here's the back of the van. So I've got my traditional bucket just there, and with its lid, I think I've got a Pulex bucket. I've got my DI tank, which here in Australia it's really difficult to be able to have and operate successfully a built-in tank where you've got water on board, mainly because it's so difficult to access places directly from the van, and so generally speaking you need a mobile unit, whether that's an RO unit or that's a DI unit. So my DI unit, I'm not using it every single day, all day. So, and with the TDS here in Brisbane averaging 230, it's right on the borderline of you need an RO, you don't need an RO, depending on usage. So that works for me. I've had that since the inception in 2016 of this Brisbane business, and of course my reel hose, of which I've got a fair bit, so that's pretty cool. Here let's see, I've got tools hanging on the side. There's my Gardner SLX 35-foot pole in two pieces with its bronze wool scrubber on the back. I used to keep my brushes on, but I just disconnect them, and that's particularly going to be the case when I install a tubeless kit in the next few weeks. Now I carry a ladder in here a lot of times. This is quite a good ladder. It's a 3-part ladder, and it gets you up to the first floor if you need to get up, or onto the roof of a single-story house. So a very good ladder. Works very, very well. If I have to go any higher, of course I'm using water-fed pole. So from the inside, I've got all my drawers there. At the top I've got the chemicals. Down here I've got all the goosenecks in that second drawer, goosenecks and those kind of tools that you need for your poles. More cloths. You can see all my traditional cloths there. I've got more back up. And down in the bottom drawer I have all my squeegee rubber, pre-cut, as well as other push fit connectors and lots of other things like that. You can see here I've got a fold out ladder that fits nicely and that folds out, so that can be quite useful if you just want a step ladder. On the top of that I've got my, you may be able to see, I'll bring it in here, you can see my variety of water-fed brushes, my Tucker, my Gardner, and another brand which is an Australian brand there, along with my Wagtail Wave. And then of course this is where all the action happens, the thinking, the designing, the marketing in my office. So that gives you a little idea of my van. I always carry a spare shirt because it gets so humid here that oftentimes by 11 o'clock, if you're out all day, you just have to change shirts, otherwise you're just not fit to go to someone's home. So that's a little bit about what I have in my van. It works very, very well organised. Sometimes I think I should have something bigger, but that doesn't help with the debt thing, which is fully paid for. It works well, and it means I keep the jobs I choose to suit my setup. I don't go outside or get a bit crazy and think bigger than what I should think. So this is a good compact setup for the style of jobs that I'm chasing here for my business. So thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that little tour of what we do here in window cleaning here in Australia. And I know it'll be different to other places, but it just goes to show when you set it up to suit your situation, you can make a business very successful. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe and keep up with our regular videos on our channel at McRae's Window Cleaning, which of course has been in action since 1996. Talk soon.